The situation with N3on, the way that he acts now that he has power, shows a very, very bigger problem in the society. And that is, weak men are dangerous. Let me tell you why.
What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bro? Yeah. Yeah.
You see, people like N3on who have been bullied all their life, who have been associated with being this weak, weird kid who just talks shit on the internet but doesn't do shit in real life. Everyone bullies him, everyone belittles him. You might say, no, this is just his character, he just does this for the content, but no. You can see that he was actually upset and pissed when Andrew Tate pressed him and brought it into reality.
They kidnap and like cut your body parts off and shit there, bro. It's setting you up.
Wait, they won't cut yours off. They can't mess with you. You got a SpongeBob t-shirt on and an inhaler. They're scared of you, G. Don't worry about that. You just turn up and you tell them who's boss. You tell them. That's right. You tell them. You say you're a streamer and you play video games all day.
You're a disgrace to the
who the man is. You let them know who the man is.
Favorite, tell yourself. You bitch. Fire on house arrest, you pussy. You fucking loser. You and your dirty ass brother. Fuck him too.
Also, he talked about how he was bullied in school and he was forced to eat his own food in the toilet or in the restroom.
I'm just saying. You know, I didn't really have friends in school. I know it's hard to believe. I had no friends. I ate, on God, I swear to God, I ate food in the bathroom, and kids in the gym class used to fart on my face. On God, wallahi, they farted on my face. They made a joke of me. And ever since then, I just look at myself like a fucking loser. Are you laughing, bro? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
This feeling is really humiliating because he's belittled by everyone. He's not seen as a man by everyone. And this feeling creates an inferiority complex in him. He feels inferior to everyone else, and especially at the early ages. But internet gave him a platform to brought that aggression into real life, to show it on the internet, to talk shit to people, and that's how he got famous. But this inferiority complex creates a feel of non-existence in people. People who feel inferior feel like they don't exist, or their existence is not value. They don't matter to anyone. This will create a sense of vengeance. You might say that I'm reading too much into it and it's just some silly kid on the internet, but see the video until the end and you will understand what I'm trying to say. Everything will make sense in a minute. What I'm trying to say is people like N3on who have been bullied, who have been losers all their life, they feel like they're inferior. And in order to combat that, they will try to take vengeance on the world. And this sense of vengeance is what you see in misogynist men as well. What people are misogynists? Let me make this clear. Most of the time, people who are misogynists, who are extremely misogynist, if you look into it, are men who are traditionally are not attractive, people who are not associated as what women will see as valuable, or people who are used to be that. You know what I'm saying? People who used to be not attractive, loser, that people don't look into. Those people, when they get their power, they still have that feeling of being inferior to everyone else, and they will channel that feeling into taking vengeance on women. They will use their status, their attractiveness, their power in order to humiliate and belittle women. And that's how they get their sense of value. The same thing can be applied to other parts. Like, for example, why does N3on act suddenly different when he got the security and the money and the power? Wasn't his character a weak kid who was being bullied? That's what people say. This is just his character. He does it for the content. But no, he changed his character as soon as he got the power because he actually enjoys it. He's not doing it for the content. When he got the securities, he started bullying other people. He started causing fear in other people, especially in other people who he would traditionally see more masculine than himself, who would see more valuable than himself.
It's all good. You probably have a great life, huh? Just being fat as shit. Wait, where have you seen me? Where have you seen me?
That's that one video where you're saying like, oh, fight me in real life, and it looks like...
You can record, bro.
No, you can't record.
He can record. I give him permission. Sorry. Well, I gave him permission, so I apologize for the inconvenience, fat ass.
Kane's got my bag, so I can't buy this unless someone's got a card.
Nice, bro. I just got violated by a fat. Great, bro.
There you go. See, and now you're trying to get antagonistic.
Will you buy this for me?
Go ahead and deny that transaction, guys. Just do me a favor, just go ahead and step up.
Like people who he wouldn't definitely talk this shit if he was on his own. But he does because he's trying to take vengeance on the world. Since he always felt like he wasn't shit. This is the reality of weak men. You might say this is not that important, this is just some internet content, just internet kids. But make it bigger, make that into a bigger picture. And you see in a lot of corrupt government in the third world countries, or I don't know, maybe first world countries as well, most of the corrupt government officials are the ones that you would associate with being a loser kid in their early ages. Since they were a loser kid who felt inferior to everyone else, who was humiliated all the time, now that they have the power, or most of the time because of that feel of inferiority, they got the motivation to chase that power too much. And now that they have it, they will misuse that power in order to fill out their own insecurities. You know what I'm trying to say? In that journey, many good people will suffer. Because of their feeling of inferiority, many people will suffer. This is what you see in school shooters even. Who are the people who are usually school shooters? They're not the popular kid, they're not the most attractive kid, they're the ones you associate with being a loser, someone who's weak, someone who's not valuable. That person will take that inferiority and paint it as a vengeance to the world. What I'm trying to say is, most ruthless people do their ruthlessness out of hatred of their own. They are ruthless to everyone else. They don't have any empathy to everyone else because they don't think they're worthy of empathy. And look into history, look into politics. Most of the dictators in history and in the world, in their early ages, no one thought of them as anything dangerous. No one thought of them as anything valuable. They were just a loser who later on gained power and out of their insecurities did the most ruthless shit ever. When you see murder documentaries, all of them, when they described him at the early ages, he was just a quiet kid that didn't look like he would do anything dangerous. He was just what you will typically say as a loser. And the problem with Twitch and stream these days is it will give platform to these loser people, these weak men, to misuse it in order to gain content. And this will make a bigger problem in the future. This will make into a bigger scandal. Just right now it's just random cringe stuff that no one cares. But later on, these people, if they get their hand on bigger power, they will misuse it even further. And the problem with that is people who are weak, people who don't see themselves as valuable, they don't see it out of their own incompetence. They don't think, I'm not attractive, for example, because I don't work out, or because I don't dress good, or because I don't look into it, or what is attractive and what is not. They just see it as it is what it is. I'm just a bad looking guy. And they will take that and paint it out as a vengeance. So it is completely on them. People who feel weak, people who think they're inferior, they should look within and see what they can solve about it, what they can fix about it. Not to take vengeance on the world, because it's not the world's problem. Other people shouldn't be concerned about your inferiority. They shouldn't be burned about your inferiority. Like that guy in the Walmart, he's just doing his job. Why he should be ashamed? What he should be mocked because your sense of inferiority. That's what actually very pisses me off. In a bigger picture, these are the people who will ruin our lives. Because they feel like they're not shit, they will ruin our lives, since they don't feel existence. And that's just what I'm trying to say. My whole point was this: weak men are dangerous.